Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, can you type in the chat box below? Right? I hope you guys can see my screen and hear me clearly. All right. If everything is okay, just type it in the chat box so that I know that you guys are able to see me clearly and also to see my screen, see myself, and to hear me clearly. Oh, I see all the thumbs ups. All right. Okay, great. Okay, welcome back to another webinar series. And today we will be going through a topic on mastering super trend for precision trend reversals. Okay, and before I begin the webinar, remember that everything in this webinar is educational in nature and nothing should be construed as investment or trading advice. All right, so please do your own due diligence before you guys trade. Okay. All right, so I'm your host for today. My name is Woon Hong, and I'll be going through today's topic of super trend with you guys. All right, so the agenda for today will be firstly, introduction to super trend. Secondly, understanding super trend signals. Third, how to use super trend for trend reversals. And lastly, setting up super trend in your trading strategy. Okay, it'll be quite simple. I'll show you guys the slides and then we'll hop on to trading view to set up the indicator to show you guys real life examples on how you can use this indicator to help with your trading strategy. All right, it's a pretty simple indicator. Okay, so firstly, introduction to super trend. All right, so what is super trend? Supertrend is a trend following indicator that helps traders to identify buy and sell signals. All right. It is based on two main parameters. Firstly, the ATR, which is the average true range. I'm sure you guys may have heard of it before, right? ATR is a quite a useful indicator actually, and also a multiplier. Okay, it is used to detect market trends and to identify potential reversals efficiently. And why people use super trend? So it is simple, effective, and adaptable across different time frames and assets. So it is not like a fixed asset indicator, right? You can use it for any asset, you can use it for any time frame, which is very good. And it is very, very effective on the higher time frame, such as H4, daily or weekly, but usually I just use it for daily or H1. Sorry, H4 sometimes, right? So it is quite a useful indicator when used when it is used correctly. All right. Okay, so next thing, understanding super trend signals, right? So buy signal when the price crosses above the super trend line, turning it green. Sell signal when the price crosses below the super trend line, turning it red, right? So there are a few key insights to this. So it works best in trending markets. Of course, the name says super trend, so we should always follow the trend until it bends, right? So it also helps traders to stay in trends while avoiding minor pullbacks. Okay. So let me just show you guys. Let me just hop off this a little bit. Uh, Give me a moment. Let me. Oh yes, if you guys have any questions, feel free to just type it in the chat box below, and I will attend to your questions. All right. Okay, so let me just clear this. Oh, chat disabled, no charge shown. Oh, okay. Wait, give me a second. Chat is disabled. Oh, Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, okay, nice. But can you guys see my screen now? Can you see the chart? Yeah. Cleon, are you? Oh, nice. Sorry. I wasn't. I forgot the chat was disabled. Okay, great. Uh, yeah, and you guys can see my trading view, right? Nice. All right. Now I can see you guys in the chat box. Okay, great. Nice. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, let's use it for BTC. So apparently, right? Okay, so let me just show you guys. So buy signal, remember, buy signal when the price crosses above the super trend line, turning it green, and then sell signal when the price crosses below the super trend line, turning it red. Okay, okay, but before that, right, let me just show you guys how to set it up on TradingView. So you can see step-by-step guide, open your TradingView or MT4. I would prefer to use TradingView. It's much simpler and the visuals are way better than MT4 or MT5, right? Then let's add Supertrend. Okay, so okay, let's add Supertrend. Okay, so you go to here, indicators, and then you type in Supertrend. Okay, okay, very simple stuff. Okay, so once you're there, you can see where I'm hovering. Okay, let me just see. Okay, this thing here. Here is where you have to do your settings. Okay, so you go here and then you click this button, settings. Okay, 10 ATR and factor 3. This is the default, and then wait for time frame closes. Same thing. Okay, default ATR 10 multiplier 3, right? Then how can we combine it? Let's do it step by step, okay? So we will identify, we will do Supertrend itself, and then we shall add in other indicators to help you with your whole setup, okay? Okay, so go here, right? Then we shall go back to here. When the price crosses above Supertrend line, turn it green, okay? Right here. So what this means is, if it's below this super trend, right, then we are leaning in for sells. When it is above, right here, then we are leaning in for buys. Okay, pretty simple stuff actually. Like right here, let me see. Yes. Okay, you see this area where all the way it was above this green line, right? Then suddenly it crosses below. It crosses below right here. So once it crosses below, right, it will tend to, let me show you guys the replay tool. Okay, if we use the replay tool, okay, then I speed it up a little bit. Okay, waiting for it to cross below. Okay, so once you see it cross below, okay, you can see it goes all the way down. Okay, so this is just the basics of super trend indicator right here. Okay, all right. So let me just okay, let me put this because I'll be in and out of the charts and the slides. So let me just keep it this way. Okay. Okay, let me show you guys. Yeah, easier for you to see. Okay, so how to use super trend for trend reversals? All right. So confirming with reversals, use super trend with candlestick patterns or support and resistance levels. Right. Look for trend exhaustion before entering a trade. Okay. So remember this, use super trend with candlestick patterns or support resistance levels. Okay. Then look for trend exhaustion. Okay. If I were to show you guys what does trend exhaustion means. Okay, you see we are on the H1 time frame. All right, then we see this whole area was an uptrend. Okay, then we are waiting for it to stop. Trend exhaustion means waiting for it to become less bullish and waiting for it to show signs of bearish movement. All right, since we are in a uptrend, we are looking for bearish movement. Okay, any signs of exhaustion. So right here, we can see that if I were on the H1 chart, my support will be here, right? Just use this replay tool. Sometimes it's good to have the replay tool so that you guys can see it clearly. Okay, when the candlestick is right here, where is our support? Our support is right here, right? Our support. Then we will just mark out our support and resistance levels normally. Okay, so this is our resistance line, right? So we'll just normally mark out our first support, first resistance. Okay, then once you see, all right, if you want to trade the reversals, what you need, right, essentially, is of course, we don't want to see this, right? What we want to see is a break right here and then changing, right? This first low created is called market structure shift, which is MSS. Okay, so what you want to look for is market structure shift, which is the first low created, right? After breaking these lows, we need to break this support level first, right? Then the next step is for your what do you call it? For your candlestick to cross below this green line. Sorry, this support is covering this green line. Okay, we need the candlestick to cross below this green line. Okay, you see this green line over here created by the super trend, right? Because all the way you see price has been above this super trend, right? We want it to cross below. Okay, once it crosses below, right, then that is our second step. So first step, MSS. Wait, let me type it up. I think typing is easier. First step. If in an uptrend, look for price to break below these spots. Okay. Next thing, MSS, market structure shift. Okay, then the next thing is candle body to close below candle body to close below super trend green line. Okay, then the third thing is preferably bearish engulfing candle for bearish reversal. Okay, vice versa for bearish trend, right? This is for bullish trend. So I repeat myself, if you are in a uptrend, right, look for price to break below the support, which is this area, right? This area, okay, which is the first low created, market structure shift. And then we need the candle body to close below the super trend green line. Okay, let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, this is exactly what I mean by that. Okay, this is what we need, right? Preferably bearish. Oh, why do I have two bearish? Bearish engulfing candle for a bearish reversal. Okay, this is your bearish engulfing candle. Okay, we have broken this support level, and we also have broken this super trend green line. So this is a sign for a reversal. Okay, I think if we are on the lower time frame, right? Yeah, you'll be able to see something like this, right? Instead of one big candle, you'll see multiple green candles like this. So at this point, once this candle closes below, it is possible to enter a trade. Yeah, like right here. Okay, the next candle, yeah, the next candle open, you'll just enter the trade because you already know that the 15-minute candle has already closed, right? And then your stop loss, how do you place your stop loss? Your stop loss, you can either place it above this previous high or right here. Then where should you be targeting? You should be targeting at least 1:1, right? Okay, honestly, I'll just put it above this level right here. Okay, because if price, but some people, I know they'll just put it above this previous support level, because once the support is broken, you put it as a resistance ready, right? So you can put it at slightly above this level right here to get a nicer RR, right? This comes with more risk as well, because if price comes back up and to tap this level, right? Your SL can be taken out pretty easily. This is a very, very safe option. This is a slightly riskier option, but gives you a better RR. So it just sees whether you are a more conservative trader or a trader that takes more risk. Yeah. So the target, I would say target the second support level right here. Can target about right here. Just to be very safe. Okay. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, here is where you hit TP before reversing. You see, sometimes when people greed, right, they'll place it like extremely low right here. Not that it might not hit your take profit, but once like let's say once you see price hit your TP, right, you don't even have to worry anymore. You see how it reverses and goes back up, almost back to your entry, right? Not sure if it goes back up to your entry though. Let's see. Oh, almost went up, then came back down, right? Okay, where were we? Ah, we were here. Yep. There you see it went all the way down here. Yeah, this could be your TP. I know some people like to do TP1, TP2, TP3, that kind of thing, or even layer your trades, right? Okay, so that is the part. Okay, the next thing is yes, how can we avoid false signals? Okay, we can combine super trend with RSI or moving averages. So you filter out choppy markets. Okay, how can we do that? RSI or moving averages, right? Let me just put this at the top here. Okay, using this as the same example, right? Let's add another indicator. Okay, to make it simpler, we will use RSI. Okay, let's use RSI. Whoa, this is so, there's a lot of, okay, okay, we don't need this, don't need this. Okay, we only need RSI. Okay, at this point, right? At this point, this area, how can we combine um the super trend with RSI? Okay, right here, let's see. Uh, okay, we have an early sign of crossover right here. We have a RSI crossover early on. So you can see, even though it's quite early, right? But we can see that right here was a crossover, meaning that there might be a bearish reversal coming soon. Okay, bearish reversal coming soon. even though it's still sideways right here. Okay, so once this RSI is still below this yellow line, right? It means that we are still valid for sales. Okay, so once it is still below here, when shall we use RSI and stochastic? In which circumstances use one of these is better than another? In what product and what kind of time frame? Oh, okay. So some people have this, honestly, if I can tell you honestly, RSI and stochastic works better for stocks, right? Um, for FX, etc., right? I would say trend-based signals works a lot better, right? So if you were to ask me if RSI or stochastic is better, I would say let's see. Let me just pull out this what's the stochastic? Let me just pull it out for you to maybe show you guys. Okay. Let's just use this one. Okay. H1. Okay. Okay, you can see there is a difference, right, between RSI. Right here, we can see the crossover. Okay, we can see the crossover, but stochastic was earlier. Stochastic was earlier than RSI. Stochastic was right here. Stochastic was right here when it happened, right? That is quite an early signal, right, as compared to RSI. And then if I go to 15-minute time frame, right, if I were to go to 15, oh, okay, if I were to go to 15-minute time frame, right, you can see right here, stochastic, we have another crossover, RSI still below. Okay, so it depends on I would say RSI is more dependable because stochastic is more of when you want to catch all these how to say, you want to catch all these trades, like let's say when it's leveled, right? You can see once it's leveled, both can be used together, by the way. I would say for Lily, right, RSI and stochastic, both are okay. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other, but you can use both together to as confirmation. But to not confuse you guys, I would say practice using RSI with moving average or stochastic with moving average, right? Because if you realize, right, when you use RSI and then stochastic together, both of these together, right? Sometimes you see this one has a very, very nice crossover, right? Very, very nice crossover, very nice crossover, right? Then you buy, correct? Crossover, stochastic crossover, you buy, RSI crossover, you buy, correct? Right? Then right here, it's at your support level as well, so you buy, right? But sometimes when all three don't line up together, then you'll be confused. You'll be like, wow, which one should I follow, right? Because one of it crossover, one of it hasn't crossed over yet, right? So I would say just use it as a guide, right? Start off with one first. For example, if you want to use RSI and then moving average, right? Let me show you. You can use RSI and moving average. Simple moving average, okay, right? Okay, so right here, where we have the crossover, right? We have the crossover right here, RSI crossover, okay, moving average crossover at the same time, right? And then we are waiting for super trend as well. Once super trend comes in, you can enter a early sell, okay? Then this is better, right? Because moving average is pretty straightforward, right? RSI crossover moving average will most likely have a crossover as well. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. I rather you practice using moving average plus RSI or moving average plus stochastic rather than using RSI and stochastic together. Okay, so yeah, because both of them, both RSI and stochastic are very similar. They are both momentum indicators, momentum oscillators, right? So yeah, there's no one better than the other. Oh, but one thing for sure, right? Which time frame works the best? I would say H4, H1 are the ones that works the best. Daily, I would say a bit too long, right? For crossovers, you see, once we have a RSI crossover, it's overbought, right? Overbought plus we have a crossover, then moving average, we also have a crossover. Wow, it's a definite sell, right? You can just blind sell, right? Not oh, okay, not blind sell, but you get what I mean, right? It gives you the confidence to sell. Okay, right? We have the crossover right here. They are just waiting. This on H4, okay? This on H4, and then yeah. Then once you see right here, okay, we are still under the moving average, and then we are still under the RSI. Okay, so this is a confirmed sell plus the super trend. It will be quite strong. For myself, I never really use Supertrend that much. Then you target the next low, which is right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I hope I answered your question. All right. Yeah. So this is how you use these other indicators to help you avoid false signals. Okay. So you see right here. Let me show you. Show you H1 better. Okay. Let me show you guys. Okay. Don't want to confuse you guys too much. We'll just use simple moving average, okay? Let's just use simple moving average. Oh, okay. So I just use the default one. 9, the length is 9, right? Close, I use close, right? And then type, I just keep it as none because it's just the normal SME. All right, then the length is 14. So it's 9, 14. Okay. This is the one that I generally use. I know sometimes, people have you can use some people use what do you call that? Let me show you. There are a few okay, you see if you go to trading view, right, there are like millions of all these kind of indicators, right? That will definitely like confuse you. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, you see, we have 50, 100, 200 moving average. Okay, if I were to lock that one in, I close this one, right? It will become so messy, right? Extremely messy, like but of course it works well lah, right? If you see the crossover for all three of it, right, it's most likely a buy, that kind of thing, right? Crossover for all three of it, yeah. But most likely, I just use the normal simple moving average. It makes things a lot simpler, right? You don't have to 9 is because it's the faster moving average. Yeah, it's more of the faster moving average. You wouldn't have to wait. How to say? It's not such a big gap. If you use like 200 moving average, right? It's like those daily moving average. You cannot really, you'll see that I only use, okay, EMA exponential moving average. I only use it sometimes, right? I tried a strategy. Okay, honestly, I tried a strategy before, right? It is a uh nine nine moving average cost the 14 moving average or something like this, right? So once there is like a moving average crossover, then you enter the trade. But exponential moving average, I realized that it don't really work that well. So I just use simple moving average. Okay. Yeah, and it works better with this kind of trend signals, right? Yeah, it works a lot better lah, right? If I were to show you here, yeah, welcome, brother. Yeah, so EK, I hope you know the for SMA, right? Just use the default one. This is the default one. 9, 9 and then 14. This is the default one. Okay. All right. Then if I were to show you, right, you can see right here, this area, right? We see a consolidation here. Of course, we will enter a trade off. But if you were to mark up, okay, ooh, why my box so big? Okay, if I were to mark out like this, right? Then I see, oh, wow, we have a very nice break of this consolidation. Okay, then we see, oh, also price has broken past the super trend green line. So we'll definitely have a, not say reversal, but a breakout. Okay, this is, in this case, is a breakout, not a reversal. Because previously we see there's no trend, right? This is just a breakout of this consolidation. So it is good also. So, okay, if that is not enough, right? Then you see, then you on your SMA, right? When price breaks below the SMA, okay, it's confirm a sell. Then you enter a short position. Stop loss, put it. Just now remember, this is our box. So for consolidation wise, right? How you draw a box? You just draw it from the high to the low, right? You take the highest point of this consolidation zone and the lowest point of this consolidation zone. Then once price breaks below, you enter a short, stop loss, slightly above this box. Okay, TP where? TP, you can either target these lows or these lows. Okay, which is in this case, this area. Okay, then it's a 1:1.81. So you can just like keep continuing this. If you want to hold, you can, right? Remember, you're on H1, right? If you want to hold, you can. So usually what I'll do, right? If you don't want to, if you are targeting these lows, right? Then you want to target further, right? Always remember to push your stop loss to break even, right? You can close half your trade and then set your stop loss to BE. So at least, you secure 50% of your profits once you hit this area. Then you just let the rest run off, right? So let's say you want to target even lower. You want to target this level. Okay. Okay, for this instance, it hit, right? But if you want to target this low, in this instance, it didn't hit, right? But at least you secured 50% of your trade, and then you let the rest run to BE, right? Okay. Let me see what else did I not go through. This okay, this okay. Yeah, I think this all okay. All right. So common mistakes. Okay, let me just go through the common mistakes, and then we will just go through any other questions that you guys have. Okay. So common mistakes that to avoid. Okay, so common mistakes to avoid. Relying on super trend without confirmation, right? It's good to use super trend with, let's say, your horizontal levels. And then, for example, if you guys use RSI or maybe MACD or even stochastic, right? Like what Lily said just now, right? It's best to use with confirmation, extra confirmation, rather than using super trend itself. Okay. then you use the same settings for all assets. Don't change your settings, just use the default ones. It's okay to use the default ones. Okay. I don't know, sometimes there might be some better settings out there. But usually I just use the default ones. I've tested the default ones, it's okay, right? It's good to use for those that are trending markets, right? For example, like BTC, it's good to use with BTC USD because once you catch the trend, you really ride the trend all the way, right? Then yeah, BTC, and then I would say maybe you can try it with gold. Gold is okay also, but gold right now is a bit choppy. So yeah, sometimes okay, if you guys understand market cycles, right? There are some areas, there are some periods whereby uh it's like a market cycle. Some periods are more trending than others. Sometimes the market just consolidates a lot. Sometimes the market is very trending, right? So there are quarterly, there's this thing called quarterly theory. You guys can search it up. If you understand quarterly theory, right? So every year there are different quarters whereby you can catch certain trends. Yeah. Yeah, so you can search it up. It's called quarterly theory, right? Just extra information for you guys to go and research about. Yeah, because I don't want to over flood. Yes, that's right. Seasonal trends investing. Yeah, Lily does her homework. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Seasonal trends investing is actually very important for those that are for those that invest in stocks, right? Or even not even say stocks, let's say dividends, right? Uh, if you understand the market's good enough, right, you buy dividends at the right timing, right? Okay, some says that you can't catch the market at the right timing, but why are people being rich at certain periods of time, right? Some say luck, some say timing, right? But you can definitely, there is a season in which there are trends one. You can, once you catch the trend, right, you can definitely make enough money, right? And then you must be able to analyze news as well. Okay, volume not so much, but news is important. Try to avoid those let's say those very impactful news, right? Like CPI, like FOMC, like NFP, those kind of news, right? You want to avoid trading during those news because let's say you use your super trend indicator. Let me just show you guys okay. Is this? Wait, give me a sec. Okay, this is Singapore timing. Okay. Okay, latest 3 a.m. Singapore time, right? We have USD FOMC meeting minutes. Okay. Try to avoid. Okay, we definitely won't be awake to trade that. Let me show you guys an example. February 13, USD unemployment claims 9:30 p.m. February 13. Okay, let me show you uh on Go. Okay, for Go February. Oh, nice. This was one of the trade just now. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got a bit distracted. Okay, let me close this. February 13, 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30, 9:30. Oh, crap, this is UTC. Oops. Okay, here. Okay, this here. Yeah, it should be here. Yeah. Okay, this area. Okay. See, if you use it correctly, right, you can use your super trend to follow the trend as well. You don't need to always trade reversals. This is to trade the reversals, but this is to trade the lower band of the super trend indicator. Okay, so you can also trade the bands one, right? If it bounce on this level, right, along with your horizontal level, okay, you can enter. But of course, uh, it was a USD unemployment claims news. So I would suggest to not trade, right? But some people want to catch the trade. So 9:30, right? 9:30 was the news. 10 p.m. Try to trade 30 minutes after this high impact news so that you can still catch the volatility, right? So let's say you enter at 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. after the candle close. You will definitely not trade directly at 10 p.m. So you trade at the candle open, so which is this, okay, which is roughly about here. So your stop loss place where? Place below here, below previous low. Okay, I would say always put below previous low. All right, then your TP, where should it be? Find your next high, previous high, okay, which is here. Then yeah. So long as you see that price is keep hovering around here, right? It's not touching the lower band at all, right? Then it's okay. It's fine. You can continue holding your trade. But you see, once price touches this lower band, right? There's a chance where it might either bounce up or go down. There's a danger, right? In which this case, it broke below this low. Uh, oop, let me see. If evening, everything, you mean everything, as many conditions has brings the different product binding the, yeah, it's true. It's true. Everything has its rhythm. Yeah. So there are a lot of different conditions like news yeah, like news can definitely impact a lot on the trends as well. If let's say you trade during this period, right, it might actually go opposite way. If the news goes, if let's say you trade, you are super confident, trend tells you that, oh, it might go up, but the news comes out uh negative for gold, right? Then it will just go down, right? So there is a there is really a, what do you call it? There's a risk when you try to trade during the news. So try to avoid trading during news days, okay? Yeah. Let me see what else okay, yeah. Then the last thing is not setting stop loss and take profit levels. That is the number one rule that you should have in your trading setup. Okay, must always have stop loss and take profit levels. Okay, I believe that once you are able to master, okay, not say super trend indicator. If you master normal horizontal levels, you already can catch trends like this. Right, this super trend is just to help you to understand, help you to be more confident in your trades. Okay, it's not, you cannot use it alone. It's not a standalone indicator. You need to use it with other confluences as well. Okay, all right. So I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Could you please show us how to use stock screener to combine with? Oh, okay, I can't show you how to use stocks screener because I don't have a stock screener like on this platform, this trading view. Uh, uh, but a simple strategy is something like this, right? Let me show you like any pair. Okay, let me try to show you what's the stock called? AVGO. Okay, .com .com Inc. Okay. Oh, uh, oh, okay. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I use AVGO. Uh, okay. Oh, sorry. This what do you call it? This stock screener is not that good as compared to um those. There is another software. Yeah, but you can use this also. But I usually just search. Okay, so a cheat code, right? a cheat code is to just search for, wait, let me show you guys, what is that called? I just did it today. Most anticipated stocks. You can just search something like most anticipated stocks. 2225. Okay, so you go here. My goodness. You just go here. Okay, search here. Okay, Palantir is not doing that well. Okay, but let's just use something like this. Okay, TEG. Okay, or you can see here as well lah. Right, but this one you need to look quite intensely. Right. Okay, don't ignore. Please ignore the technical rating. It's not that accurate. Okay. Right, but yeah, don't just follow blindly. Please don't follow blindly. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's use Google. Google might be interesting. Okay, so we use Google, and what did they say? They say sell. Okay, Google says sell. Okay, but you see, there's a reason why I don't really use it for stocks, because there is a huge gap. There is always a gap. Okay, there's always this gap where, you know, yeah, there's always this gap. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let me show you right here. Okay, so you can see this area, right? If you were to look at the chart right here, okay, you can see right here, this area, price is definitely trying to break past this whole area. Okay, so either go up or go down. There's only one of these two options, right? Because it is what seems to me is like there's no trend, right? This is a trend. This is not a trend. This is just consolidation. So what happens to consolidation? It will definitely break either upside or downside, correct? So you're definitely looking for it to break above this red line right here for your super trend indicator. Okay, you see SMA also crossed over already, right? So what's next? You wait for it. My suggestion is to wait for it to have a candle closure. Okay, candle closure, then you enter. You need a proper candle closure, which is this one, right, above this level. Okay, then you enter on the next candle. Okay, then you enter a long position. Okay, so you're combining a breakout strategy, so meaning that this was the breakout, right? And then you are trading the crossover, MA crossover. So number one, breakout. Number two, MA crossover. Number three, super trend crossover. Okay, then this is your buy signal. Very simple stuff. Then your target, where should you target? This high. Okay, then your stop loss placed below this previous low. So how you must be able to definitely understand swing high, swing lows. Okay, so your lows is not here, but here. Okay, then your target is right here at this high. This high will definitely be taken out because it's what we call equal highs. Okay, these equal highs will definitely be either be reached or be taken out. Okay, yeah. So usually I just like to trade breakouts and then SMA crossover as well as super trend crossover. Okay, this is a very simple strategy. Yeah, this strategy can definitely bring you very far, right? But of course, you need to have proper risk management. Know where to put your TP and SL. SL put for buys, put below previous low. And then for your TP, target the previous highs. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the end of my webinar. for Supertrend. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this webinar as much as I did. All right, and I hope you guys have learned as much as you could for Supertrend and to use it properly, right? Try to backtest it either on stocks, either on uh, trending pairs like BTC, Gold, yeah, those kind of trending pairs. US 30 is also okay if you guys can go and try it out. Okay, yep, that is all from me to you guys. Yep, that's all. Thank you for joining in to today's webinar. Right. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe and trade safe. All right. Thank you, guys.